stuck at sea. Many of these families didn't hear from their loved ones for days. The first thing they heard was there was a fire on board. There's a problem. We don't have power. And then they lost all communication. If you're on shore, if your loved one's on that boat, you were terrified for many days until finally you got some sort of official word from your loved one. That was the only time it really ended in your mind, Chris.
Well, also, Martin, because of the way it started with a fire. Yep. Here she is. Here she comes in now. That's the best picture so far as the bow is nosing in to the point of embarkation and debarkation, as they will say now, as they're going to get off the ship. Again, you'll see the massive size of that structure. It is like a floating apartment building, literally 4,000 plus people on board. Every single one of them so anxious to get off. Easing into port now, and you're just looking at, you can see the lights, the illumination that's up there. Some of that is, of course, just piloting lights that are necessary for navigation, but they've been able to establish some power to that vessel. Some have suggested, family members, that they thought it was pretty interesting. The lights came on the closer it got to shore, but there are people waving from up there. This is the moment. The families are waiting. I can hear cheering coming from the dock. A lot of pent-up emotion, Chris. All right, thank you, Martin. I'm going to leave you for 1 second. We're going to join by cell phone Eric Robles. He's on board with his 6-month pregnant wife, Kayla. We spoke earlier. Can you hear me, Eric?
Yes, I can.
Hey, we see the ship, my friend. How you feeling?
Maybe now. Able to get off first because of the condition that she's in, and so we're very, very, very excited.
Great. You're breaking in and out there, Eric. I heard you say you're one of the first in lines to get off because Kayla is 6 months pregnant. Is she feeling okay? You ready to go?
Yeah, she's feeling great. We're ready to go. And to have a doctor's appointment tomorrow to make sure that the baby's doing fine. We know that the baby's probably just okay, but we're just ready to make sure that we're excited.
Better safe than sorry. I know that your mother-in-law, who loves you more than ever, I remember from earlier, she couldn't thank you enough for how you've taken care of your daughter, and I know that there's CNNers running around you trying to get you mic'd up so that you can do an interview the right way. But while I have you here, earlier, for those who weren't watching earlier, Eric's mother-in-law, Teresa, was so happy with him, and that's a great thing to have going in when he gets support that his mother-in-law is loving him. Eric, if you're still with me, now as you're getting off the ship, what are the first couple of things you can't wait to do?
Oh, man, the first thing I can't wait to do is, like we said, make sure our baby's doing fine. I basically, here's my mom, my sister has been here, and so I've been with them. Family is bring Kayla back to her family. That whole goal this entire time is to make sure that she gets back safe. So when I can achieve that goal, I feel like I got done the right thing.
We're trying to get your mother-in-law and your sister-in-law mic'd up so you can talk to them again like last time. We wish you the best. I mean, there's no reason for everything not to go great at the doctors. And of course, this is going to be a memory you'll never forget. But I hope, the name Triamph of the ship, that hasn't popped its way into the top of the naming list, has it, Eric?
Oh, right. Really.
I can't hear Eric, but his answer was no way.
I think they're calling at this moment.
Can you still hear me, Eric? You with us?
Yes, I believe they're calling at this moment to go ahead and get...
Okay, go ahead. Then turn off the phone, get off the ship nice and safely, make sure your bride's okay, and we'll talk to you when you get on shore. I'm very happy for you.
All right.
All right. Teresa, are you there with me?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Ms. Gaspard, how are you? It's great to see you. How excited are you? Look at your big smiles.
We see the boat. Listen, this is a great moment. We are so happy to see that boat. Oh.
And
we are thrilled.
Your daughter's getting off. She has a doctor's appointment to check on the baby, make sure everything's okay. She's 6 months along. That's tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, it is. Yes.
But she seems fine, right? She hasn't been experiencing anything other than just the desire to get off, right?
No. Right, no. We're just making sure all along she's eating and drinking, and she said she had enough food and water. And she's a cheerful little person. I'm pretty good. She's giving a good rage Cajun yell out there that she's happy to be home.
I love it. Let me ask you, you got anything special planned for them? Anything that you know she likes? Any kind of special food or something? Craving?
Actually, we have, I spent quite a bit of money, don't tell my husband, but it's in the car ready for her and Eric when they get off. We did a little pre-shopping spree at Target. Just make sure she
I got to stop you. I got to stop you. If you don't want them to know, don't say you're on TV, Teresa. I can't protect you.
Oh, no. No, actually, we gave them a hint, so they know.
Look, if there's any time that you want to spend money, it's when your daughter, who's carrying your grandchild, is getting off a ship where she's been stuck for days. I think this is a good time to open the pockets.
Yeah, well, we did, and we're excited. We're very happy that this time has finally come.
All right, listen, it's been great getting to know you this way. I'm so happy that we're here for your happy ending. She's going to be one of the first to get off the ship because she is pregnant, so hopefully you'll be seeing her soon. If you feel like it after you get done with your arms hugging each other and you want to use one to grab a cell phone and give us a call, we'll talk to you then. Otherwise, God bless and good luck to the doctors tomorrow.
All right, thank you so much.
All right.
Good night.
Good night. All right, we're going to go to another passenger now. Larry Poiré. He is on the Triumph, of course. He's on floor 8 of the ship. Passengers are being offloaded by floor, starting on 1. So he's got a little bit of time. We're looking at live pictures right now. They're waving some signs there. And Larry, are you there?
Yes.
All right. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So you went on this vacation, I believe, for a father-daughter vacation, yes?
That's correct.
And your daughter's 12 years old?
Yes, Rebecca's 12.
So was Rebecca anxious to go on this trip, or did it take a little kind of tugging in the beginning?
Oh, no, she was anxious as I was. We were both
All right. So this had to be a little bit trying, to use a parental word.